Before we get into this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Enjoy. Back to the video.
When it comes to marketing and sales, bro, it's like, okay, if I was to put it in terms of sequences, which one should you learn first? I'd ironically, well, look, I'll tell you what I did. I'm 25 now. When I was 17, I'd watch a lot of TED Talks. And I'd watch TED Talks on Fridays when I wouldn't go out to parties. I had strict parents, so I wasn't always allowed to go out so freely, etc. And I'd watch TED Talks oftentimes to sleep. And I was a basketball player. I was trying to get collegiate offers in the US. And it wasn't till 2 weeks before, and basically I'll rewind. And it's a month before my year 12 exams. So high school's about to finish. I've given the last 5 years to basketball. Like really poured my life out to it. Not my life, that's a bit excessive. I poured my life to God, but I'd really given it so much of my energy and my life, truthfully. And it meant so much to me to make it with basketball. So a month before year 12 finishes, I still have no interests or no collegiate offers. So do you know what I start doing? Cold calling. I start calling US colleges. I'm like, hey, I'm after the head basketball coach or the assistant men's coach. Okay, great. Nice to meet you, Ben. I want to send you my mixtape. I think I'll be a great addition to your team. I see that you're really strong in the small forward section and power forward section, but your guards are a little bit weaker defensively. I was a really good defensive point guard with handles, right? I could shoot pretty decently, but I was mainly known for like using handles to find people and, finish at the rim, But, so I start cold calling. I was desperate that I had to learn how to communicate effectively to people across the world. 2 weeks before my year 12 exams. 2 weeks before my year 12 exams, bro. And I could find my diary from like 7 years ago to find this, to verify this. 2 weeks before my exams, I get a few interests and offers. And they aren't from major schools. I wasn't good enough, just truthfully. I wasn't a Division 1 athlete, but I got Division 2 NAIA, Division 2 JUCO, Division 3 NAIA, Division 3 is 101. And I was like, thank God. So now I graduate high school. I keep doing that, cold calling, reaching out to people, yada, yada, yada. And eventually, I'm like, all right, I got to make some money. Because I read something where Kobe Bryant would make 1,000 shots a day. It's like a shooting machine. So I wanted to have money for a shooting machine. So I'm like, all right, I got to figure out a way to make money. So I'm working for my dad part-time, and I'm trying to find other ways to make money online. And I'm learning all these different things like YouTube automation, Ty Lopez's course, and obviously I ended up going down the road of a digital marketing agency, but I learned all these things. And ultimately, whilst marketing is like, using social media and coming up with clever hooks to promote something, one-to-many essentially, I had to master my one-to-one communication. Because if it wasn't for my ability to cold call these coaches and to reach out to people, and throughout high school I do monologues, I do debating, one-on-one, things like that, then I wouldn't have had the appreciation for the amplification of a message through marketing. So when people are like, which one should I learn, marketing or sales? It's like, do you want a sister or a brother? Both have their benefits, both have their strengths, but in this situation, if you're more introverted, perhaps you could start with marketing. But if you're more extroverted, perhaps you can start with sales. But if you can sell, irrespective of the AI revolution, irrespective of if all the technology goes away, irrespective of World War III, if you can communicate effectively, you can't really be stopped because nearly everything is communication is the bedrock of human interaction, non-verbal and verbal. So for that reason, I'd advise that people follow the sequence which would ensure them, irrespective of how the world ended, can end up or will end up. But generally speaking, if you're more introverted, then check out marketing. If you're more extroverted, check out sales. But if you are introverted, don't be pushed off sales. Ironically, I'm actually an introvert. I know people are gonna in the comments, this guy's capping for views. Yeah. Like I don't care what these people say. But an introvert tends to get energy or most of their stimulation from their own mind internally instead of external energy. Now, over time, as an introvert, you get better at communicating. I've always been above average in communicating, but the ability to kind of sit with something and kind of not demand excess energy from others, I don't have that. I think it's cool to be around people, but I like driving in my car, listening to old school future mixtapes, quiet. But I love to communicate because I understand how powerful it is and how necessitous it is for me to get to the next level of life.
Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you liked it and you got something from it, or even if you didn't, please like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment. It really helps the algorithm favor this channel. And the more you support us, the more we can give you guys more extreme levels of value throughout 2025 and beyond. Looking forward to the next episode and being able to serve you guys. And as always, think mega. Take care.